Yo, welcome back. It's two G's in the chat. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. GangTrippy. And you know who I am already, EroSport GTS. And I need you to go ahead and subscribe, like, and leave a nice little comment for us.
Today's episode, we starting off. I know you seen Diddy, and one day Diddy already had all these accusations, everything going on. By the time we woke up yesterday morning, they already settled the case. There's no more chats about that. We're not gonna hear nothing more from Cassie. How you feel about that? What you thought?
I just thought it was weird how the situation played out. The fact that it's a lawsuit and not necessarily pressing charges kind of strikes me as a little bit weird. But what you think? Do you think it makes more sense for somebody who's a victim of terrorism basically to get that bag or get the person who is evil to be imprisoned?
I feel like it's better to get that bag. You might as well just get your money. It looked like she was asking for money. He said no, so she did what she had to do. You say it's terrorism, but when you was talking about Kanye a couple weeks back, you said that was art. So you feel like it's terrorism, the stuff he was doing to her, or it was art? She was being a piece of art. Like, what's the difference with her and the girl that Kanye's with?
I think the difference is that he was like the things that P. Diddy sound like he was doing to her, it sound like just genuinely freaky stuff. Like,
But that's
I'm gonna use you as a
but
dog.
you said it
Whereas
was cool for homie to get head on a boat. You said he was just chilling, getting head on the
I still
boat.
stand by that. That's two adults
But I'm
consensually doing
saying
what they
you
do.
are you assuming that it's consensual. I was telling you
Right.
she was doing it because it's Kanye. Like if Kanye say,
Hmm.
"Yo, let's jump off this bridge," in reality, she has to jump off the bridge. And with this
She
Diddy
has to.
situation that comes up, it's like, yeah, you have to jump off the bridge or go back to the sewers. So most girls are gonna deal with the terrorism, deal with all of that because they know like that's better than going back to nothing. So I
Is
feel
it
like,
though?
yeah, in reality, it is. That's kind of why I feel like this situation is going the way it's going. Her money's running out. She hit him up for another allowance, and he's
Yeah.
saying no. So now I got to put the heats on him. That's what she
Yeah.
basically did, like threatened. Like I'm pretty sure she has some nice information on Diddy. Just a little bit of stuff that came out. I seen so many TikToks talking about it. I was like,
Yeah.
wow. A lot of artists is coming out. A lot of people is talking about it. I
Yeah.
feel like it's the same Kanye thing. They know that he's talented, but what he's actually doing is kind of like he's a bad
Hmm.
person.
Seemed like P. Diddy situation, he kind of like a mob boss in a weird kind of way where he just gets whatever he wants in
He's
many
rich.
situations. But like different than just rich because in them situations, even with other males, it seems like he got power over other males
Yeah,
and
so
stuff like that.
I remember years back, my homie Sons of Maestro, they played a violin. They
Hmm.
used to play at the Heat games. They used to be around the Heat. And this is when LeBron was there. I think it might have been his first season.
Hmm.
And one thing I noticed about LeBron, anywhere he went, he brought a music box and he blasted his music so loud. Like
Yeah.
it was weird to me because it's like how do you know everybody is on that type timing? I realized like he's a person that probably never was told no. So
Yeah.
now if you tell him no, he's gonna take that in a negative way. It's
Yeah.
like a child catching a tantrum. Like these
Hmm.
people are rich. I feel like for years Diddy's been rich. For years Kanye's been rich, and nobody. That's why they have the term yes men. Like
Yeah.
nobody's telling them no. You say no, you get away. You get kicked out.
I hear what you're saying and I agree, but I feel like I'm still standing on that Kanye's main intention and goal is to make new art, groundbreaking art. So
Diddy, in his own respect, he makes just as or even more groundbreaking art than Kanye West. If you look at the documents, Diddy's written, public. He like everything is created by him. Even though we know other artists might have helped or did it, you get what I'm saying. But in history and time, Diddy and Bad Boy is a big deal. They're a big label. They're bigger than Cash Money and all these other labels. He's like supreme. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I feel like in that regard, like he's been Diddy a long time. Diddy, Daddy, Puffy, He was with Biggie. He was with Mary J. Blige. He was with Mace. He's with all these people. We watched him on TV. We seen him on shows where he got making the band. He got people going for cheesecake for him.
Yo, fam, Puffy just told us to go to the store in Brooklyn and bring him back a cheesecake and walk.
That was like when I was a kid. So imagine he been Diddy for so long. He had J-Lo in the club. They shot up the club. He ain't do no time. Other homie did 10 years. It's Diddy. He's the bag. That's why they're gonna protect the bag. Same thing as Kanye. Kanye makes great music. He pushes. He's a pioneer. But I feel like Diddy's one and the same. They both are great in publicity, but on the back end, they're probably not the greatest people. Probably do some really bad stuff, like get head on the boat.
I'm getting head on the boat. Respectfully,
because you're not famous.
It's not a problem. But yeah, I don't think. I also don't. I really don't believe that the person who values money and luxury over personal space or not being violated like that is not removed from their role in the situation of choosing that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's like you knew exactly who this person was time and time again, and you time and time again you chose the luxurious lifestyle. So I don't understand. I mean, I never been in that situation. I'm also not super rich, so I don't get it. But I don't think, like, on a basic logic level, you chose luxury over your own personal comfort. So
but it's not. I don't think it's an everyday thing. I don't think it's something that happens all the time. Somebody broke could treat you the same.
You need to.
But somebody broke can treat you the same.
Right, and it happens once. You need to know that this person is not for me. Some people stay for love, right? But like, I feel like you can't take away your responsibility of doing what's right for you. And once you see signs of abuse, you need to step. But some people don't step because they choose other things above abuse. It's like, okay, it's not that bad. I get licks every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to run away from home. You know, it's kind of the same concept in a strange way. But yeah.
All right. So it's funny you say that. Let's say you and your girl was to go separate ways. Would you still take care of her? And how much a month would you give her, if anything?
Well, my girl... let's put a hypothetical out there. This is a girl that I've been dating for like 2-3
we're talking
years.
about you.
My girl now. My girl has a child for me. I would take care of the mother of my child to the end of time. I don't care. But if it's a girl we just dated for a while, like, we have no ties. You do not do anything.
But the question was, if you and your girl went separate ways, because you just said there's times where you might have to step. Would you still take care of her?
Yes.
And how much a month?
Yes, I'm taking care of her. I'm taking care of her life expenses if I have it.
And how much a month?
No, I'm taking care of your rent. I'm taking care of our child, and like, everything else is a luxury.
That's why I'm asking you, like, a number. How much are you not giving
How
me?
am I know how much her rent is?
Average rent in New York is like $1,000 to $3,000. So let's say it's $3,000 right there. Her rent's $3,000.
Let's say $3,000.
She got a 2-bedroom.
I'm paying based on needs. I'm not giving you arbitrary money.
So anytime she needs money, that's when she should hit you up. Like, how?
What you need money for?
Try to paint the picture to me. What you explaining? Like, give me an example of how she would hit you up in a need, and like how you would run the bread.
The rent is due. The light is due. Maybe even if you saying you going to school or something.
She need her nails done.
No, go figure that shit out.
Groceries.
That has nothing to do for me. Groceries, shit, yeah, throwing groceries. And worse yet, she got a man. I'm not throwing in no groceries, bro. You got a man. Figure that shit out. What the hell?
So it matters whether she has a man or not?
Yes. What is the point of having a man if you like?
Because it's your family.
No, exactly. You got a house.
So what if the man wants to take care of your child?
Nah, not going. My child's taken care of. Next question.
But she want to get taken care of too.
That's fine and dandy. Make your man taking care of you. What the hell? What we got going on? I don't understand that. So where you going with these questions?
Now, these are just some questions I wanted to know because
What
I
would
wanted
you
to
do?
know what would I do.
Yeah.
Me personally,
I want to know about if you dated a girl for 5 years, y'all ain't got no kids, y'all just know each other really well. Are you taking care of that woman?
me right now,
You got it.
I got it. How good do I got it?
Maybe a couple, like maybe like 3 million.
Like 3 million? I got millies. Like I could take
You got
care
a
of as
couple
much as I
millies.
could take care of.
Okay. So you talking doing her nails?
It depends. I'm still getting cheeks.
No, you're not getting no cheeks. She got a new man, sir.
Then that means we not even in communication.
Oh, really?
How
Oh,
we
she got a
going
new
like
man.
how will we speak? She can't speak to me if she got a new man. That's weird.
Why not? You're human.
You're speaking to your ex or somebody you
What?
used to deal with and you got a whole man's out here?
All right. So now, in the sense of with your, let's say in your situation where you have a child with the woman trying to y'all separated, you think you still smashing?
Definitely. Or we not in communication.
So you're only in communication if you're smashing.
No, part of our relationship is smashing.
Nah, y'all moved on. Y'all separated. Even if she don't got a man, y'all
Moved
separated.
on to like what do you mean
She
is
got
moving
her she
on?
got her own crib. She's doing her
Cool.
own life.
Cool.
Y'all don't be
But
on
she's still in
nothing.
communication with me.
Yes.
That
Why
means
does
she
that mean
didn't
you're
move she
smashing?
didn't move on.
Sure she did. Y'all
So
have to communicate. You have a child together.
we don't that's what I was gonna say to you. We don't
Come
have to communicate. All she would have to do is hit you up, say, yo, the rent, I don't got the rent. Or if you're gonna take the rent is gonna be like in your bills. Like she has
mm-hmm.
no need to hit you up every month asking you for rent money. If that's what you're
Mm-hmm.
doing, she's gonna be hitting me up for rent money because I know rent's on the first, so I'm gonna be in town on the first. I gotta take care of my baby. I don't know how to explain it, but if she's still in communication, I'm still greasing and I'm helping her out. But if she's just a stranger, then like I'm not even gonna know where she's at. I'm not gonna know how she's doing.
That's kind of crazy. I don't know if that really makes sense.
So do
Like,
you have a girl? How
uh-huh.
many of your exes are you friends with?
None.
How many girls that you would, if you were rich right now in your same
Mm-hmm.
situation, would you take care of outside of your shorty and family?
None. We talking your baby moms though. Like,
What you mean?
I'm saying if your baby mom's is not giving you cheeks, but like y'all separated.
We separated. So that means I have responsibility as a parent and she has
Mm-hmm.
responsibilities as a parent. And that's where
Yeah.
we're gonna co-parent. We're gonna talk,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm gonna pay daycare bills.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pay school lunch. These things is gonna be my payments. So I
Yeah.
never have to communicate with her about that. Rather, the only time she's gonna call me is when I'm late on my payments. She moved on living her own life. I moved on living my own life. My new chick isn't gonna be like respect me lollygagging with her.
But don't you have to communicate on times? Okay, I gotta drop him. I gotta drop him this weekend. Okay, I'm gonna have him this weekend. That's still time where you're gonna probably end up talking about other stuff,
No,
right?
but we're gonna have that like set up. Like I'm not gonna give you the freedom to control my life. I think that's where a lot of dudes mess up. Like from
Okay.
jump, they make the time be so open. Like
Yeah.
no, we're not together no more, and that is my child. I'll take my child anytime. So you could call me anytime and be like, "Come get my child." I'm gonna come get him. But now
Yeah.
you can't ask him back for him anytime. I'm gonna give him back for him in good time. We will have a system created where we don't have the child just all over the place. So on Saturdays, I'm gonna come pick him up. I'm gonna drop him off to school on Sunday. When
Mm.
Tuesday, I'm gonna pick him up from school and drop him off. Wednesday, I'm gonna drop him off to school, and you're gonna pick him up and do the same all the way till Friday. And we're gonna
I think
find a system.
that sounds all fun and dandy, but there's weeks where you have to play the audible.
So birthdays. So if we moved on, we can't make the kids think that it's still mommy, daddy, but whole time you got a whole next dude. Whole
Hmm.
time I got a whole next No, it's still mommy and daddy, but mommy is gonna do your birthday on your birthday, and daddy's gonna pick you up the weekend after your birthday, and we're gonna have your birthday again. You got 2 birthdays. You live moving on in your own life. I'm not gonna be in the party with my son and your new dude. For me, it's not really. It's more like finding a medium where we could make it work and then move forward.
Blue. When you ride, I'm reminded of a blue movie. Put me in the dark, what you doing to me? Like my blue notes, only you move me. You give me the blues, you killing me smoothly. Give you all my time, anytime, booby. You sacrifice my heart when you're feeling moody. Is it in your plans what you do?